Listen, bases loaded, bottom of the ninth. And I'm going to say this again, bases loaded, bottom of the ninth. A lot of people say, Mr. Keep It Simple, how do you become resourceful? I'm going to tell you exactly how to become resourceful. You have to find the need and figure out how can you fulfill and serve and deliver the need to customers. The name of the game is service. It's crazy how you have a version in Hollywood of a boss, a mob boss, but a real boss, his whole goal is to service others. When it's all said and done, how to be resourceful, you need to figure out how to service others. Once you figure out how to service others, then you're in business. Then you're resourceful. Then others can depend on you. When it's all said and done, the name of the game is simple. When I first came to YouTube, I saw semen retention, SR content as resourceful. And I'm going to say this again. I saw semen retention content. I saw, wow, there's a wide open gap. Wow, there's an advantage. If you could go 365 days, you can make it permanent. You can make a name for yourself. You can earn an income. I saw all of that from the beginning. Shout out to all the semen retention content creators. It is what it is. Let it breathe. Pump up the volume. Pump up the volume. But that was my way that I saw myself being resourceful on YouTube. I saw strength as a resource. When I started YouTube in 2020, we had a situation going on when the whole world was separated. We had 6 feet, social distance. And I realized, you know what? Strength became an asset. And I'm going to say this again. 2020, when everybody was locked up in the house, everybody was locked down like animals, I realized, you know what? I could sell strength. That's the beauty of the internet. You guys have to understand, content is content. And a lot of people was breaking down. A lot of people was going through it. I even heard people in the elevator. Next time we got another social distance situation, I need a cuddle buddy. I need a boo. So I was like, you know what? These guys are breaking down mentally. So I realized, you know what? I'm going to come to the internet and I'm going to be resourceful and I'm going to be strong. And in the midst of me being strong, I'm going to literally package up strength and I'm going to sell it by the megaton loads. You guys have to understand the name of the game is figure out what you're good at. Me, I feel like when it comes to content, I am great at getting people pumped up. I am great at motivating people. And the thing about it is, what happens when a motivator, what happens when he feels down? Listen, it's scary because you're the person they pay to motivate the world. So what happens if I feel down? Guess what? There's nobody to motivate me. So when it's all said and done, my job is kind of technical. And I'm going to say this again. My job is kind of technical because at the end of the day, I got to keep my same energy. This is how we pay the bills. This is how we eat. When it's all said and done, a lot of people got to realize being resourceful is a beautiful thing. And I feel like my life, every day I wake up, I give credit, I give praise to God, and I feel like I get to it. I work when I don't feel like working. I pull up when I don't feel like pulling up. I get at it when I don't feel like getting at it. When it's all said and done, I'm human. Nobody's perfect, but self-development is worth it. And I try my best to stay away from bad habits. And I'm going to say this again. I wake up and I get at it when I don't feel like getting at it. Nobody's perfect, but self-development is worth it. And I try my best to stay away from bad habits. You guys have to understand, life is a beautiful thing when you give it your all. We out here in the middle of a thunderstorm, and I'm getting it on in the middle of a thunderstorm. And I'm going to say this again. Life is a beautiful thing when you realize you're giving it your all. A lot of people complain in life, but they're not really giving it their all. And I'm going to say this again. You got a lot of people, they complain about life. They complain about the government. That right there is what you call entitlement. A lot of people feel like everything is supposed to be given to them. Everything is supposed to be handed to them. You guys have to understand, no handouts. And I'm going to say this one more time. No handouts. Earn everything, beg for nothing, and go your hardest. See, when you going hard, you're going to realize you're going to break through because, see, a lot of people don't go hard. A lot of people barely, give it any effort. So if you go hard, understand it's just a matter of time for your breakthrough is coming. And I'm gonna say this again. If you go hard, it's just a matter of time before your breakthrough is coming. You gotta believe the breakthrough is coming, because whatever you're going through it, you gotta break through it mentally. Everything is up here. You feel me? You got to understand the devil is a liar and he comes up here. The demons come up here. When it's all said and done, if you are strong up here, listen, you can weather the storm. And I'm going to say this again. If you are strong up here, you can weather the storm. And we already know we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. You guys got to understand, Christ strengthens us, and then we put in that work. Faith without works is dead. And I'm going to say this again, faith without works is dead. You guys have to understand, life is beautiful when you all in. A lot of people are not all in. To me, getting this microphone, day one of working, you feel me, the microphone, but it doesn't matter. You guys have to understand, I am all in. Life starts when you go all in. The beauty of life is saying, listen, I'm going all in. Right now, I am going all in. Listen, I am locked in and I am not locking out. And I'm going to say this again. I am locked in and I am not locking out. Phoenix, Arizona is too beautiful. It doesn't matter if we're in a high rise. It doesn't matter if we outside. And I'm going to say this again. It doesn't matter if we're in a high rise, and it doesn't matter if we outside. I'm locked in. I'm locked in anywhere I go. Sometimes the heat, the temperature is too hot, so I can't record in the mountains. But you already know, as soon as the temperature drops, we in the mountains. We outside, we in the mountains, we in a high rise, we at Whole Foods. When it's all said and done, we put in this work. You know, one thing a lot of people could care less about, they could care less about your consistency, and they could care less about your longevity. And I'm gonna say this again, two things that people could care less about, they could care less about your consistency, and they could care less about your longevity. When it's all said and done, this is my 6th year on YouTube, and I'm feeling like a rookie. And I'm gonna say this again, this is my 6th year on YouTube, and I'm feeling like a rookie. You know why? Because I spend the majority of my time trying to help others, and looking back at it, listen, I'm not mad at it, but I'm to the point now in life, there is no point of putting others before you. There is no point of helping people who don't want help. When it's all said and done, a lot of people don't want help. They want handouts. A lot of people don't want help. They want you to do everything for them. They want you to hold their hand. They want you to show them everything. When it's all said and done, ain't nobody gonna hold your hand. You got ChatGPT, but ain't nobody gonna hold your hand. And even certain situations with ChatGPT can get you locked up. ChatGPT can report you. So with that being said, nobody is going to hold your hand. Nobody's going to put in the work for you. Nobody's going to make it happen. You guys have to understand, if you're waiting for the government to take care of you, in America, they will. But if that's the life you want to live, more power to you. But me, I want to be limitless, not limited. And I'm going to say this again. Me, I want to be limitless, not limited. Let it breathe. You know the vibes. Shout out to the members. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the FLS. Shout out to the Unfiltered Gorillas. We in the building. Stand up. Let it breathe.